Hey, Dad, when I grow up, I want to be a stakeholder.
Well, son, there's a couple of things you need to learn. First, you can't think of every group of stakeholders as a different part of the business. This is called reductionism.
Well then, how do I think of them as?
One word, holistic systems. This is seeing the big picture and the harmony between stakeholders. Let's take a look at a business who struggles with stakeholder interdependence.
Susan, I just can't stand our groups of stakeholders. They all keep fighting over what's best for them individually and what ways they can split the pie among them.
That's silly. Instead of them finding ways to split the pie more evenly, they should find ways to expand the pie. Have they read Conscious Capitalism? That reminds me of my old job. There was one stakeholder, John. He could not look at the big picture and thought he was more important than the other stakeholders. This harmed the entire organization like a cancer. He would always trade off the interests of one group of stakeholders for those of others.
I overheard you ladies talking about stakeholder cancer in business. There are 3 types of stakeholder cancer: investors, senior management, and team members. For example, if investors only want to increase short-term personal profit that does not mesh well with senior management, bad things can happen. Same goes to senior management. If they overpay themselves, then team members will think they have been taken advantage of. This will make the business and team members do what's best for themselves. If everyone thinks like this, the business will be harmed. In 1985, the Whole Foods market created guidelines as a basis for stakeholder interdependence, which they fittingly called the Declaration of Interdependence. This document helped Whole Foods grow into a cohesive unit. Also, in 1988, Whole Foods conducted a future search where all of the groups of stakeholders were brought in to discuss goals of each group and their visions for the company. By doing this, they eliminate guessing what everyone wants, and they cut time because everyone is present and active. Not only were all groups of stakeholders present, customers were encouraged to participate, as well as state what their goals for the company are. This was a great way to bring everyone together to achieve a common goal.
Wow, thanks, Dad. Now I can be a great stakeholder when I grow up.
No problem, son. Just remember the lessons you learned today, and you can be a great stakeholder like Whole Foods Market did.